Now I would like to request Dr. S.M. Tuli, who has been a teacher in medical college from 1965 to 1987. He is presenting to you today guidelines for aging with health, grace, and dignity. So let me welcome on the podium Dr. Tuli.
Friends, I'm not quite sure that you have energy to listen to me. I'm not quite sure how much time I have at my disposal. I'll try to make it brief, but still I think some talking has to be involved. I do keep on speaking Hindi the whole day with my patients. Let's not hate English, it's a global language. If India wants to be recognized in the whole world, we should. We are doing it. Our great country is making great contributions. Let us communicate also with the English language. Aging, let's say age with health, grace and dignity. Aging is not inevitable. All of us will age. Our country had divided the age. Well, let's think of it that even we are the oldest living civilization of the world. The oldest scripts written in this country are more than 5,000 years BC. Vedas were written at that time. At that time, the whole age was divided into 4 sectors: Brahmacharya, Girish, Vanaspata and Sannyas Ashram. Today, for communication, the age has been divided into 3 sectors. Sector 1 up to 30 years, Sector 2 30 to 60 years, and Sector 3 61 onwards. Sector 1, 30 years, that's the time when we learn, when we earn, and we get prepared for creating a new family. Sector 2, we have earned, we are earning, we are serving the society, but also serving the family. We are nurturing our children to the best of environments, to the best of temperament, to the best of nature, and we are preparing thoughts for living in the senior age. So this is the job of the intermediate or the middle segment of the life. The age is increasing in our country. It is this middle segment that we should be thinking, how can I be more comfortable or less uncomfortable in the last part of my journey of life? All of us will age. Both of them are 90 years, and one of them is a doctor. Nobody can stop aging despite enthusiastic geriatrics, genoscience, genozyme, and zerozymes. We are, the current generation in our country, we are the children and grandchildren or great-grandchildren of the people who survived so many problems. Who survives? In medical terminology, we use the word survival of the fittest. The fittest of people who survived World War I, World War II, 1943, the Bengal famine, partition of the country, and today even COVID. So we are children and grandchildren of those people who were the survivors and were the fittest, which means indirectly we are carrying the genes, the strongest genes which any society can carry. However, even the best of genes need the best of environments. A best of plant which you put in the earth needs the best of environments for it to grow, flourish and deliver. And the same thing is required for the current generation, despite the fact that we are carrying very strong genes. Who will nurture them? Who will make them better human beings? The biggest teacher is Mother India. Mother number 1, father number 2, teachers number 3, your colleagues and friends number 4. Let's take the help of all of them. My earlier speakers did emphasize three main things for maintaining a good health. Number one, good food. We are what we eat. Roughly 30 minutes of exercise every day. Two items. And the third is, we should be able to sleep for 7 to 8 hours. In the whole day when we are working, there is some wear and tear in the body. Tissues, visible tissues, invisible tissues. The body has the potential to repair it if we can give them a good sleep for 7 to 8 hours. And one should, in due course of time, develop a biological clock of sleeping for 7 to 8 hours. And all this, the culture which we will get from mother, father, teachers, colleagues, is that we belong to a very warm society, very warm tradition of the country. Nutrition is number one. We must have the best of nutrition. You can see the effect of poor nutrition. Stunted growth, deformed legs, and look at the beautiful conversation going on between the two ladies. Why is Poshan Maha important? It will free you from malnutrition. Poor nutrition can lead to gross deformities and weakness. Here are a few examples of deformities which we get, or defects which we get because of poor nutrition. All this is poor nutrition. Bones get deformed. We were talking about heart. This is the heart. You can see the blood vessel. And it has been deposited with fat in it. The blood vessel which should have been running free, but I can have a pointer. Running free has now fat deposited in the blood vessel. If the blood vessels have fat deposited, the blood vessel fat means circulation is poor. How does its circulation affect? It will affect the heart, it will affect the circulation per se. So this is one of the, I don't think I know how to handle it. I'm sorry, I don't belong to the smart generation. I do not know how to handle many things. So you can see the blood vessel which is occupied by fat on both the sides. And here again, you can see the comparison effect of nutrition. On the left hand, the nutrition, poor, age 61. On your right hand, good nutrition, age 117. Again, nutrition. God has given us, the Creator has provided us the potential for repair of damaged parts. However, healthy lifestyle is essential. A man, roadside accident, extensive wound, we did nothing except dressing. And you can see the wound has healed on its own just with scarring. God, our Creator, has provided us a potential for repair of damaged tissue, provided our lifestyle is healthy. If you are diabetic, it won't heal like that. If you have a poor nutrition, it won't heal like that. And one of the very important things on which all of us can have a control is our body weight. Lord made the body of the person who is speaking to you for 62 kg. My heart is made for 62 kg. And if I keep the weight 62 kg, my heart will keep on serving my body for nearly 100 years. And if the weight goes high, heart made for 62 kg, it's running, the heart is now pumping for 82. It won't fail the same day, but in due course of time, the heart will get tired and then you start getting problems. One of the most important things to maintain your weight is, in food, reduce carbs and fats. That's the most important thing. reduce the use of carbohydrates and fats. And if we can maintain our body good health, we can enjoy the journey of life. In our country, like any other part of the world, we are increasing in our average lifespan. In 1950, when the Britishers left us, average life was roughly 50 years. By the year 2000, it became 60 years. 2024, an average life of an average Indian is 69 years. By the time we reach 50 years, it will be 74 years. Today, average life of an average Indian is roughly 69 years. But the families who are running a healthy lifestyle, good nutrition, all the families with good lifestyle, good nutrition will be reaching 80s and above. In reality, the people sitting in this learned audience should be preparing yourself, crossing 80s on your own feet, not depending upon anybody else. But as we grow, after the age of 65, half of the people will be living without a spouse. After the age of 65, 25% of the people living without spouse but with one child. 25% will be living without spouse, without child, but with the help, if you can afford the help. And you can see both the angles here. A couple staying together, looking after each other. The man left alone, depending upon the servant. And when we are left alone, one of the most important activities which we should never give up is ambulation, walking. We ambulate, walk inside the home, to a washroom, to a dining space. So we should not give up walking. If you cannot walk without stick, pick up a stick and walk. Pick up two sticks or crutches and walk. And you can see here a grandmother being helped by a grandchild, and you are many a time left alone, depending only on a stick with whom you even cannot communicate. Even if you have amputee, put an artificial limb for walking. And if you cannot walk with a walker even, let us accept a wheelchair. Ambulation at a senior age is extremely important to live the life. And almost all parts of the room should have grab bars for protecting a fall. Another thing which is to be kept in mind, let us make our homes, modify our homes. I did have to do it at the rooms. Make all the doors 26 inches wide so that a wheelchair can enter into a room. Wheelchair can enter into a washroom. Wheelchair can enter into the lift. It is a small thing, but I had to open the doors to permit a wheelchair to go inside. Today we should build the houses from the very beginning, a place for wheelchair and grab bars at least in the washrooms. When you are left alone, what to do? Spend time with the younger generation, pass on the expertise which you have, voluntary seva in temples, gurdwaras and churches. If possible, teach 3 hours to less privileged part of the society, and the 3 hours are reading, writing and reading, writing, arithmetic. So these are the 3 hours. Keep social activities with you. Okay, I'm going to close it now. One of the best way of living old age is continue joint family tradition. Joint family tradition is again breaking up in our country because of many reasons. Education, technical jobs, away from their homes. Today, nearly 25% of people are living all alone. We did mention rest. Sleeping is as important for the health of the bones, health of the body, as is nutrition and exercise. We should aim to make a biological clock of sleeping for 7 to 8 hours. And here are the charts of exercises. You can do exercise even at a senior age, bending, rotations. Here is a lady, operated spine, and she's still able to do the exercise. Nurture a doctor for your health after 60. For what? Blood pressure, heart, kidney, diabetes, thyroid, rheumatism, obesity. Let us, as human beings, not create pockets of deprivation to perpetuate the disease, or if you can maintain a healthy family, warm family, life is beautiful if you love it. We are all intelligent, educated people. You can choose to listen to drummers or preachers. Thank you. Learning. It's a very painful reality. If you look around the world, there are so many pockets of deprivation. They are begging, not shaming, with full vim. Here is a crowd in front of you. They are asking for food to live. Let's learn to give and receive rather than take. If you serve the people, you always receive something in the form of gratitude and probably peace of mind. I wish you all, I pray all of you stay healthy, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Stay healthy to serve the people. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir.